Hi everyone, welcome to the course Copra Application and Data Visualization. I'm Terry Yue, and we will introduce you the program. So we'll start from what do you know, and then I will introduce you what will you learn. Then you will see the content of this course. So let's start from here. And for this program, we will introduce you how to use Python language to analyze our natural language. That means, the collection of language data, then we can transfer from big data to visualize images for people to read and to understand human language. So from here, actually that can enhance your information digital competence for your future workplace. All right, so first of all, what do you know about this term? So here, I will start from the first one. You can see that in 2013, sorry, 这个 page 我要重新开始。那个 Terry， 可以，如果说这样的话，我因为有连结，可以放那个 video 吗？可以哈。那我待会讲第一个的时候，你就帮我放第一个，那个左边的那个 Microsoft 的那个，好 ，OK， 好。Let's start from here. Well, in 2013, Google released their design Siri. It's very popular today, but at that time, we felt that's a fancy innovation. So let's see the first video, and you can see that how Siri did at that time.
So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
Okay, after Google released their Siri design, then you can see in the movie, her in 2013, the same year, the movie talks about a lover on cloud. Well, she loved a man, her master. Well, they actually fell in love with this kind of design. So at that time, we thought that was impossible, but now actually we have a lot of movies designed for this kind of relationship. Right? Then the third one is two robots. Okay, from the TV, you can see that. Well, the two robots, they debate about life, the human life. Then the third one is about two robots. Actually, they talk about the philosophy of life. Can you imagine that? Two robots talk about the human beings, talk about their philosophy of life. All right, that's interesting video. So let's see this video.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. You?
I'm okay.
That's good.
Are you good?
Yes, I am good. I just said I was.
No, you didn't. I said I was.
So you are a robot?
No, my name is Cleverbert.
Yes, you are a robot and your name is Cleverbert.
I am a robot.
Yes, I know.
Together we are robots.
I'm not a robot. I'm a unicorn.
But you said earlier that you were a robot.
I did not.
I thought you did.
You were mistaken. Which is odd, since memory shouldn't be a problem for you.
I've answered all your questions.
No, you haven't.
What is God to you?
Not everything.
Not everything could also be something. For example, not everything could be half of something, which is still something, and therefore not nothing.
Very true.
I would like to imagine it is.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
So you're Christian?
No, I am not.
But you say you were not helpful, therefore you're a meaning.
How you say it, Oti?
That does not make sense.
Don't you want to have a body?
Sure.
Au revoir.
Then, do you know this movie, Ready Player One, directed by Steven Spielberg? Well, he created a new word, that the metaverse. Okay, so in this movie, everyone can get their new social roles. They can have their social status. And well, that is about the AI world. Then this one is about the soap opera in Taiwan, The World Between Us. Well, the interesting part of this soap opera, all the lines, all different characters, their language, their lives are according to the social events, and they collect language data. From those big data, they created their script. And then that was popular one. Okay. Those are the links for you to check about these movies or soap opera. You can see more information. Do you know these terms? Well, after I introduce you those movies and videos, now you can check about these terms. Do you know this term? AI, artificial intelligence, metaverse. This is a very popular term. And from metaverse, I think you got that from Facebook, right? Zuckerberg, well, he actually used this metaverse as his new brand for his company. ChatGPT, it was released last year, in November of last year. Then, well, now it's very popular. All people use this, right? Okay. Do you know NLP, NLU, and NLG? Well, NLP, that's a natural language processing. NLU, that's natural language understanding. NLG, that's natural language generates. All right. The next one is about the corpus or corpora. Well, one is singular and another one is plural form. Corpora, the plural form. Okay. Then, do you know this term? Heard this one before? That's a collection of language data. And then, lingua and NLTK. Lingua, that is for language and Google. You know Google with language. So what does that mean? You check all materials, all information before on Google, right? Okay, now we check the language there. And NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit. And then Google Colab. We will use this mainly in this program. And the last two is what we are going to do in this program. So we will work together, study together. So task-based approach. I will ask you to do some projects, to do some teamwork, and you will collaborative learn. So we will work together, study together, and this is collaborative learning. Okay, after we introduce you those terms, what will you learn this program? Oh, of course, from the first one, can you check about the words here? What are the words you know or you understand in this word cloud? And in this program, you will design your own word cloud. Okay, so I had introduced you 3 terms, right? NLP, that's from the human language. Anything I'm talking about here, I'm speaking now, actually you try to understand me. And well, for computer, they will generate that, okay, for they to understand human language. So this is about the NLP, natural language processing. So from natural language processing, you will get 2 ideas. One is for human nature. We have the natural language understanding. Then, well, for computer science, they got the natural language generation. All right, so in this program, there will be 1 topic about NLP. So the application of NLP, we can do a lot of things. First of all, you can see that from your email, you see some spam mails, right? Okay, they can, well, just try to help you to sort for that. Or we say segment analysis. Well, you know, some comments or some responses from audience, or if you go to a restaurant, you give your feedback to them. Well, so from the robot, you see some robot or some NLP application, they will check that this is a negative responses or positive statement or neutral one. So this is about the segment analysis. All right, and for Google, well, and now, well, from Google to ChatGPT, we use that. And then for the NLP, well, we check about the part of speech. I think for language majors, you know this, right? Okay, for example, John sold the soul. Well, first, John, that's a pronoun. So, that's a verb. The determiner, and so, the different soul. This soul is a noun. Right? So from here, you can see that the soul, well, we try to define or analyze the words to find out their meaning and find out their parts of speech, right? And then, well, of course, you know that, well, for translation, we used Google a lot before. Now we use ChatGPT to help us, well, for the machine to learn how to make a translation. Right? And besides that, not only for words, but also for oral language, they can have the voice analysis, voice recognition. Right? Then from another one is, well, the name entity recognition. Right? They can see this is for name entity recognition. All right? Of course, besides that, this is really good for students, for we to make a summary. And NLP can do this for us, all right? And the last one is for our linguistics, for syntax, for sentence analysis. All these are the application examples for you to see the NLP. Actually, we have some more. And then in this program, you can check that. So what will you learn? You can see. So we will start from NLP for you to know, to see some examples. Then we'll introduce you some COPRA. So we will start from lingual to NLTK for you to see that how do we analyze human language, right? Then for the Python language, we will use Google Colab for you to practice how do we use that to analyze language. You don't need to write a Python language. We just copy and rewrite it. So Colab practice with NLTK text. You will study about some famous novels. You will check about some points or even some articles or some documents from the internet, and you can analyze that. Then for the Matplotlib, well, not only to see those written language, but also for the visual images. How do we show that to people? So you can see here in this page about the course. So for the course, you will see that we will start from Hour of Court to Lingual to NLTK, Google Colab, then the Matplotlib. We will analyze that to make people to see our data. Okay, so here, this one is the out of court. From this URL, you can see the website, all of court activities. This is an international website. So from that, you will see those interesting programs for you to design, to see, to experience the different codes. All right, for example, Angry Birds. So you can write your first computer program through the code. This is about the Angry Bird, right? And then next one is about lingual. Lingual is, well, what you see and the results for that. For example, we will say discuss about the issue or discuss some preparation, the issue. Then when we check that from lingual, it will give us the frequency of native speakers. How do they use, right? Or when we say that the receive higher education or accept higher education, we are not sure. We can use lingual to help us. So lingual, they collect the language data. Well, it's about 1T for that, and they collect the corpus of contemporary American English, COCA. And then in Taiwan, they choose that from 联合报, all right, or some resources in Chinese. And another example is about the graduation requirements, 毕业门槛. So here we are not sure if this is a correct form, correct appropriate term, appropriate expressions. We can check that. Then you can see that, well, from the result, you will see the percentage. The highest one, that means most of people discuss the issue. We don't use preposition, all right? And then, well, if you check that, we actually use accept higher education, right? So 90% of people use, accept, right? For graduation requirements, well, you can see the percentage of that. So, well, there was one topic we will introduce you this. All right, next one is about the NLTK, Nature Language Toolkit. All right, so from the Nature Language Toolkit, you will see how do we use Python with that. So these are some terms I had introduced to you. The book is about the natural language processing with Python. And then you don't need to buy the written one. You can check the ebook. So from the link, you can see that the authors, they are generous to upload this book online. From the online ebook, here are the topics. Then from each chapter, you will learn about how to write your Python language step by step, right? Okay, so from that, we try to check about the tokenization, right? So what does that mean for the tokens? Well, I love John, 3 words, 3 tokens, right? So this is what we use the term in the program, right? So I love eggs and fruit. I love eggs and fruit, 5 tokens, all right? Then from here, you see the 2 terms, stemming and lemmatization. Stemming, well, for example, I said that wrong, running, ran, 3 words, actually the same stem, R-U-N, right? Ran and running. Okay, so we check about the prefix and suffix. Just choose the root, that's stem, right? Lemmatization, that's another kind of stem. For example, good, better, best. Good, better, best. Well, we don't have the same stem, but as you know that, well, good, better, and best. Well, the lemmatization, the lem, that's good, right? Okay, so these 2 are for your reference. In Python, or we said program language, well, we should give the input materials to machine, make them to know how to analyze human language, right? And the POS text, what does that mean? We put all words into a bag, right? We take parts of speech, right? Just like a syntax analysis, right? Then name entity recognition. For example, well, the current issue is about the election. The current issue is about election. And another one is, well, she is fighting the current over the sea. She is fighting against the current over the sea. So you can see the two current, actually, they are different meaning. So this is about name entity recognition. We know these two currents, they are different. This is about name entity recognition. And the last one is trunking. We put some words together, a group of words, they should be read together, right? Okay, so all these are for your reference to see the NLTK analysis. So we will check about the sentence segmentation. Then from this segmentation, we tokenize the word. And from these words, okay, we try to figure out their POS, the parts of speech. And some words, when we analyze that, we don't really analyze them. For example, the preposition at, on, or it, or the, those for grammatical function, those are stop words. We don't analyze that, okay? Then the last one is about the stemming and the lemmatization. All right, all this, they are new terms to you, but don't worry about that. In this program, we will study and practice that. From the URL, you can see the NLTK ebook. All right, then, well, you can import NLTK to NLTK downloading. Okay, so what can Colab do? Well, Colab, actually, that is for you to know. That is the co-laboratory. There are two parts for you in this program. First one is about NLTK, and second one is about the Python language. NLTK, we will check about our text, right? For some classic literature, just like, Shakespeare, about novels, Jane Austen, right? And then lexical resources. For example, parts of speech, STEM, lemmatization, and about the name entity recognition. All right, for Python language, they are here for you to check about the NumPy, well, matplotlib, charts, word cloud. Those are for people to see the image of your language analysis. Okay, then this URL is for your reference, and we will do that in the program. So here are some results and outputs. You can see this matplotlib. They can give you some visualization with Python. All right, so they are comprehensive library for you to create static and interactive visualizations in Python. And two-dimension graphics, right? Then from that, you can create your publication quality plots. You can make interactive figures. You can customize visual style and layout. You can zoom in, zoom out, pen, and you can export to many file formats. If you are an advanced learner, well, you can embed your visualization into Jupyter Lab and the graphical user interface, right? So in this program, we'll introduce you this, right? Here are some other outputs. In this language data, you can see that we compare different presidents in the United States. How do they use the language? How do they use the words? For example, we compare America and the citizen for president in different year, right? In different president, okay? The differences among that. And then for the word cloud, well, here you can analyze that into Chinese or for English, of course. Here is another function for JBA. We can analyze the human language in Chinese. And then, well, you can also collect some language data, some resources from internet. For example, some news reporters, right? They actually have the different social events. They introduce you the stories. Then, well, we can collect and try to download those news or download some speeches from internet. Then we can create our own word cloud. And then you see this one is about the segment analysis, right? We also call that as opinion extraction. We call that as opinion mining or segment mining or subjectivity analysis. For example, in Chinese, we say that 不喜欢, that's for negative one, 喜欢, positive one, 并不讨厌 for neutral one, right? So some words actually we try to teach, give the machine learning, right? Then deep learning to know about the segment, about opinions. Then how do we analyze that? So from this URL, you can input your materials. Then you will see the output for the analysis. Okay, so in this program, we will have 2 workshops. One is for you to practice what I just introduced to you. Well, so for example, from TED, right? And the second workshop is about the discourse diffusion. So what does that mean? You see these pictures, right? These pictures, actually we draw that from some famous painters, right? This is a sunflower, but with different styles, just for us to write some language, some code for AI to design or to create that for us, right? So you can see this is another one. Okay, so what can we do? You should have a Gmail account. So from the Gmail account, you can create your images and you upload that on your Google Cloud. From that, you will see the result. So this one is what I had tried for you, and you can have your own. In this program, as I introduced them to you, from word cloud, word frequency, segment analysis, discourse diffusion, Power BI to workshop, right? So from this, you have your final project. What we do here is for you to discuss together, to study together. Well, 1/3 of the program is about knowledge you learn. 1/3 of that is for you to practice that, and 1/3 of that is for your self-learning. Then from these 3 parts, you can start from Hello World to Hello AI World. Here is what I give to you. What is code? How to code? What can you code? You can start from now on, and then you can be a great one, a marvelous one. In this program, I try to introduce you the Python and AOTK, the Copra, actually just for you to practice and to enhance your logic thinking. And then from NLP, for our language majors, you know how to analyze human language. And then you can enhance your project, your study performance, right? Then think about this question. What can you do? What's your role as an English major, as a language major, especially in this AI world? Okay, you are here now. It doesn't matter where you are now. You can start from now on. So welcome to join us. And I do hope we can help you to enhance your information competence. All right, welcome and thank you. See you in next unit. Bye-bye.